your body is in a state where you're ready to just go and get away from that area. They know that the body cannot be in a sympathetic state for too long. It starts to break down. People are, and emotions, causing an emotional.
So number one, breathe.
Number one, well, taking 9 deep breaths is the fastest way to get yourself in a parasympathetic state. What I recommend everybody do, especially before you eat, because when you eat in a sympathetic state, which means when you eat watching TV,
you eat more.
When you eat driving, when you eat when you're upset, when you're, you come home from work all stressed out and you eat right away and you don't calm yourself down and relax, you're not going, it's proven, you do not digest the food, you don't utilize your nutrients properly, you don't secrete the enzymes that you need to break the foods down. Basically, your body will attack those foods. And
what about the scientists we had on, the PhD from Notre Dame, about how not holding the babies and giving them formula is turning us into jellyfish?
Exactly.
I mean, it's real simple. And that was all planned by the social engineers. Moms, don't hold your baby. Let them cry. Give them this formula. They are. I mean, this is insane.
The soy formula, the GMO formula, which burns holes in their guts and then leaks nutrients in.
Then you wonder why they cry, why they get...
Exactly, and all the kids have allergies, and then when it comes out, it causes rashes all over them, eczema, psoriasis.
The truth is they've got control of the black community so they can kill over half of them before they're born. They only get to kill 20-some% of the whites and Hispanics. But it doesn't matter. They're still going to kill that baby's brain. They're going to kill their guts. They're going to give them fluoride so they never even become conscious. That's the truth. You got a bunch of walking dead out here. Can you reverse the walking dead? Because they're even telling us subconsciously, you're zombies. The Marine Corps trains to, quote, shoot zombies because they got caught training to kill Americans, mainly rural people. So they went, oh, it's a zombie shooting drill now. So they're already telling us they're zombies. Can you reverse zombiosis?
The good thing is you can reverse anything in the body, and the first thing is becoming aware of it, like your listeners are, and like more people are becoming aware of it. Yes, you avoid the things, you understand what they're using, and then you avoid and you come up with a solution or a plan to...
I can't avoid the aluminum dioxide being sprayed in the air.
Well, you can. Well, here's the thing. When you sleep at night, 8 hours, this is one of the most important things I tell people. You need to get 8 hours of sleep at night, and you need to take all your electromagnetic stuff out of your bedroom. Look and see if the smart meter, if you have a smart meter, and if it's right outside your bedroom or your kids' bedrooms, and do something about it. They have shields now that are available. You can put over them. You can opt out. Or, there's other methods that you can, get your smart meter changed up back to an analog meter again. But the first thing you do is look where you sleep. That's the first thing you change. Put some live plants in your bedroom. Don't sleep on those memory foam mattresses that are you're breathing fire retardants and VOCs all night long. Don't have clock radios next to your bed. Don't sleep with your cell phone plugged in. If you had created an
I noticed I would have my cell phone plugged in and get news alerts, and then I would feel it and wake up, but every time it got a ping of GPS location or data or a tweet would come in, it would wake me up.
Well, because it increases your heart rate automatically whenever you get pinged like that. So, I mean, not everybody. I mean, some people are more sensitive than other people.
Well, for those who don't know, your heart is more electrochemical than your brain in the areas of the nerve ganglia that control it.
There are a massive amount of people that are having high blood pressure right now that are going into their doctor, and the doctor is putting them on high blood pressure medication, and when it's really being caused by electromagnetic frequency or microwave frequency stimulation. And, the reason I say, you have to take baby steps, because a lot of people aren't going to automatically switch to an organic diet. I mean, you switch to an organic diet, and then you're automatically avoiding the GMOs and the pesticides and the insecticides and all the other contaminants in the food. You look at your beverages that you're consuming. You get off of all your diet sodas, get off of, everything. Really, the only thing the body needs and wants after you're done breastfeeding is water, and that's why I recommend everybody drink water with organic apple cider vinegar in it, because that way it changes your body fluids more to an alkaline state than an acidic state, and disease lives.
And by the way, you can't find bubble gum at the store that doesn't have aspartame or its derivatives in it. For those that don't know, tell them what that is.
Well, aspartame is actually genetically modified, and it's a toxin to the body, and it's in practically everything, and it's hidden under different types of flavoring and artificial sweeteners. But what it does is it actually converts to formaldehyde at certain temperatures. So it literally...
87 degrees.
87 degrees, yeah. So what it does is just basically formaldehyde is a toxic ingredient that your body can't react to, and is actually a carcinogen.
That sounds kind of racist.
Well, I mean, you can look at everything as being racist.
Why are you against formaldehyde?
Because it preserves you from the inside out.
Well, sure, you put it in dead people, but what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is one more thing on the list of 80,000 plus chemicals that are cancer-causing agents that are allowed by our government to control and to keep us sick and to keep us brain dead, and we end up paying for all this. That's the sad part about it.
Well, it's even worse than that. We just get comfortable with all this, and clearly the numbers show it. They're just killing us. Look, Obama to make Wi-Fi in schools like it is in coffee shops.
And that's crazy. I mean, there's already some countries that have done the testing on it and it outlawed Wi-Fi in schools. But I mean, again, well,
it's like they used to put cell towers on top schools till the kids on that floor were getting brain cancer.
Right.
I mean, look, it's happening. I mean, we know there's a reason the TSA are getting cancer.
Yeah, and there's ways to protect yourself against that. I mean, turn your cell phone off. Use it far away on speakerphone.
Well, we sell those lined bags that right. Block it.
Yeah,
except when you want to use it, and they can't spy on you that way and track you.
Right. Right. And then there is paints available out there that you can paint your house inside your house, which will block any.
It's like a Faraday cage.
It's like makes it like a Faraday cage. Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah. Incredible. We got to fight back. That's what they're scared of. We got more coming up. Stay with us.
To have a fighting chance against cold and flu bugs, get the world's best garlic extract, Allicin Plus C. Fight viruses, bacteria, and fungi with Allicin Plus C. Scientifically proven in double-blind studies using low doses to greatly reduce the number, severity, and duration of common colds. Allicin Plus C contains 300 milligrams of stabilized allicin, the active ingredient in crushed garlic. Studies show Allicin Plus C is effective against MRSA, bacterial, fungal, and viral infections. One tablet of Allicin Plus C has the equivalent of 40 cloves of garlic. Allicin Plus C supports your body's resistance to all types of conditions and can help lower high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So boost your body's resistance to infection with nature's best garlic extract, Allicin Plus C. To order, call 855-ALLICIN. That's 855-255-4246. Or go to AllicinPlus.com. Spelled ALLICIN plus.com. Get Allicin Plus C from Affinity Health Products.
A chemical spill contaminating the water supply in 9 West Virginia counties.
This year alone, over 300,000 people in West Virginia had their drinking water contaminated.
What are the health effects of having these drugs in our drinking water?
It's forced medical treatment without the consent of residents.
My friends, water filtration is one of the most basic actions you can take to protect you and your family from the harmful toxins and heavy metals in your tap water.
On average, the county says it sprays with the glyphosate at least once a week.
Few filters cut out the glyphosate that is found in water supplies worldwide. Remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, hydrofluorosilicic acid, sodium hexafluorosilicate.
Fluoride is in tea, it's in coffee, it's in water, it's in bread, it's in toothpaste.
It is our responsibility to protect our families. The establishment's not going to do it. It's time to take action. It's time to filter our water. For a limited time, use the promo code WATER15 and get 15% off on all ProPure systems at InfoWarsStore.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
It's been said, those who control the food control the people. Are you concerned about GMO foods making you sick and affecting your mind? Many people suffer from lack of energy, insomnia, loss of stamina, weight gain, and the inability to think clearly. Genetically modified crops, processed foods, and toxic chemicals can compromise your health and are silently destroying your digestive system, which accounts for 80% of your immune system. Take back control of your health with Pro EM1 Probiotic from Terraganics. Pro EM1 Probiotic helps protect your body against irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, diabetes, the common cold, and much more. And including a powerful probiotic like Pro EM1 is part of your daily routine. Puts you back in control and prevents you from becoming a mindless zombie manipulated by the pharmaceutical and GMO agendas. Call Terraganics at 866-369-3678 or visit Terraganics.com. TERAGANIX.com.
We're going to do at least 20 minutes of overdrive in the next hour with Dr. Edward Group. I'm Alex Jones, your host. He gave me a very nice gift as well, something I've always wanted, never told anybody. But he basically gave me that gift. So he's a really classy guy. I'll show TV viewers and tell radio listeners the next hour what that is. Some stations don't carry the fourth hour. You can find the free audio feeds and video feeds at Infowars.com/show. Briefly, we are listener supported. And Dr. Group in the last year, almost a year, we had him on years ago, but in the last year has helped us develop 5 products. And the newest one is the Lung Cleanse. Tell people briefly at InfoWarsLife.com what's in this and why it works so well with my allergies or when I have a sore throat. You take 3 shots in your mouth and then inhale. You don't inhale as you take the squirts. And what these essential oils and non-GMO organic compounds are doing that are in your lung cleanse in a spray bottle.
Well, talking about solutions for everything, I mean, how many people do you know that are walking around with chronic respiratory conditions and chronic sinus conditions because of all the chemtrails that they're spraying or all the allergies that they have because their immune system is suppressed? So what I was asked to do and what I set out to do is because I know what's happening and what's coming down in the air is something that's going to support and cleanse the lungs. So I had to look all over the world to determine what are going to be the best herbs that are going to, let's say, reduce any swelling, open up the bronchial passageways, let you breathe better. And now I'm thinking about making a sinus formula too. But
I was about to say, I've gotten other herbal sprays at Whole Foods for allergies, and I'm not just knocking the competition. They didn't do as much, and they didn't taste as good. This is awesome, but it's also a thick oil. I mean, this is not weak. This costs a lot to produce. It's available at InfoWarsLife.com. Briefly, the Fluoride Shield has the nascent iodine and 5 other compounds in it to chelate and detoxify, correct?
Yes, another thing to combat what's going on. The Fluoride Shield was developed to extract or at least immobilize any excess fluoride built up. And, as I talked about before on your show, one of my main concerns that's not talked about a lot is the fact that fluoride calcifies the pineal gland. And in order for us to really wake up and use our powers and everything, we need a clear pineal gland.
Absolutely, to use our gifts. And then, of course, the classic Survival Shield. We've got $5 off the first sale of this. We've got plenty of it in now, finally. And we've kind of stockpiled it. Survival Shield Special Nascent Iodine, available at InfoWarsLife.com, $24.95. And your purchase supports the broadcast. InfoWarsLife.com, where you can call toll-free 888-253-3139. And then, of course, we also have the Super Male Vitality, which is becoming our best seller. As people discover, it's no brag, just fact. It really does work. But it really, for me, is a natural stimulant. And quite frankly, it's an aphrodisiac. People, that's kind of we didn't promote it as that, but everybody obviously now knows the secret. Why is your formula so incredibly powerful? Again, at InfoWarsStore.com.
Well, it's not like a normal, none of these are normal tinctures that you're going to find at any type of natural health food stores. It's all in the processing and the care of the herbs. It goes back to the old alchemy days in the 1500s and 1600s with Paracelsus. There's certain ways to pick the herbs. There's certain cycles, astrological cycles, where the highest concentration of the active ingredients are in the herbs. And so, you can even test, and you've seen these and people have seen these where they take 2 plants and they talk to both plants every single day. And one plant they say, I hate you, you're not going to grow. And then the other plant they say, I love you, you're going to grow and you're going to be, the perfect plant. Well, this one grows and it's perfect and this one doesn't. So it starts from the seed all the way up through the growing conditions. And we have to find those. And that's one of the hardest things is searching all over the world and talking to these growers to make sure.
That's why we can't get a lot of this sometimes, because you're obsessing over getting the very best. Then you concentrate it in these processes.
Then we have a special concentration process that we invented using old technology.
Tell me more about it, then we'll get into the other news straight ahead in Overdrive. InfoWarsLife.com. You're supporting the very tip of the spear in the InfoWar. By the way, Glenn Beck kind of apologized today, I've been told by affiliates, and said he doesn't want to fight anymore. So that's good, Glenn. We want to be friends.
General, what do you think about the FBI saying that there's a terror alert on Monday about a potential Fort Hood situation?
The police are shoving people, shoving Alex, shoving the crowd.
Here we go, folks. I'm being assaulted.
Whether it's the radio show, the news websites, documentary films, or the nightly news, InfoWars is the tip of the spear.
Is this another false flag stage attack to take our civil liberties and put more homeland security while sticking their hands down on the pants on the streets?
It's up to us to set brush fires in the minds of men and women everywhere. And that's what PrisonPlanet.tv is designed to do.
You watch the Assad Assad regime is going to be blamed or accused of using chemical weapons against the so-called rebels.
What we see now is a war against reality. It's a war against the truth.